Well, Baylor is in discussion and have reached out to an UNLV men's basketball player, Keyshawn Hall, and I'm going to go over the schools that he's talking. He has been reached out so far. I'm not saying it's an offer by any means, but Louisville, Baylor, Ohio State, Georgetown, DePaul, Providence, Ohio, Toledo, Eastern Michigan, and a few others as well. And I want to go over his stats. The trick with him is he's 6'7". That's pretty good, but his weight 250 pounds. He might need to go to a forward if he wants to keep that weight. He might need to go forward because of the weight issue. But that's besides the point. But if nothing else, he needs to cut down his weight. At least I would say a good 15 pounds. 15 to 20 pounds would be fine and be solid. And Keyshawn Hall, in 18 games played, 5.4 points per game, 10 for 20 on threes, 17 for 25 on free throws. Granted, I know it's not a lot of stats production, 1.9 fouls per game, 1.1 turnovers per game, but everything else is like 2 rebounds per game or less, or 0.6 or less on the assists, blocks, and steals. So I'm going to, just an FYI, 1.6 rebounds per game, 0.4 assists per game, 2.2 blocks per game, 0.2 steals per game. So, and from the field, it's 47.9%. But it is kind of discouraging that he only averaged like 10.8 minutes per game at UNLV, and he averaged about 1 turnover. 1.1. 20 turnovers in 18 games. So that's a lot. That can be a lot. But I know it's not like, it could be a lot worse. So I trust Scott Drew on this, as well as, of course, all the other coaches that are going after him. If you watch his film, he is a good player. But it's the main thing is the weight, that he might need to move to a different position, like to a forward position. That might be it, or cut down the weight. Get it down to 235. I wouldn't think that'd be a bad idea. 235 or 230. Of course, 220 is a good idea, but he's only a freshman. This was his freshman year, so just an FYI on that. It's not like an offer by any stretch, by any imagination, but this is just a keep an eye on situation right here. Anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe, and see you guys later. 5 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's go.